West side, east side, south side, yeah. Whip whip a ride. Nice spies, big tries, we alive, yeah. Got her body clean and spaces out these faces, neck braces that don't get anxious. She not dangerous, she be angel dust with no narco dust. You ain't bark with us, you can't walk with us. Evil is lethal, in God I trust. Oh, y'all bless us, yo habla Jesus flow. Muy poquito evil, no stars and chains on us. We ain't come to bluff, we just wanna show some love. Snake to a ride and divide river, body quiver, nigga real armadillo. Wouldn't dare to do more in a time in a day that the day won't. I'm about to go dwelling with miracles, look cynical to a man locked in his pinnacle. Voice spotting through the stereo, and you hear me well. Oh, you a miracle. Oh, you ain't hear me though. Oh, Lord is upon and we rock them bows. One vessel saves many, cracked it open, you was plenty. Feed my soul, feed my soul. Yeah, it's a vibe, yeah, vibe. West side, east side, south side, yeah. Whip a ride, yeah. Nice vibe, big tries, we alive, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah. West side, east side, south side, yeah. Whip a ride. Nice vibes, big tries, we alive, yeah.
Yes, gracias, pa.
It's time to get crunk. Why don't you go and light that shit up? Break it down, roll it up and spark that shit. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff lit. Smoke that OG kush. Mix it with some heat and make that shit gush. Keep it flowing, blow yourself into the air and let it sit in the atmosphere. Now let's turn it up a notch. Keep on smoking cause the party don't stop. Come and elevate your mind, come and get with this. It tastes so good with just one hit. Now the whole room smelling like skunk. Do this new breed, we call it funk. Mastermind is hot in this week, come and get with me. All day's happy hour when you're smoking trees. I bust that switch shut down. Then I go and take the dirty guts out. Then I stuff my blunt with some green, mix my moon rocks in. I got what you need to make your whole head spin. Now I'm floating in outer space. Come get a glimpse, get another taste. Got that green, that gas, that dope, that weed. Any kind of ganja, I got what you need.
Roll it up, light it up, pass the blunt, can't get enough. Roll it up, light it up, pass the blunt, can't get enough. Pass that digit to the left, that perk make you feel in yourself, make you boogie all damn night, cause that Mary Jane is right. Pass that touchy to the left, that perk make you feel in yourself, make you boogie all damn night, cause that Mary Jane is right.
We got that fire, fire, to take you higher, higher. The type of weed that don't expire. Cheech and Chong, no Richard Pryor. We got that fire, fire, to take you higher, higher. The type of weed that don't expire. Cheech and Chong, no Richard Pryor.
That skunk, that fire, that green. Combine the music and the weed indeed.
We got the choke, yes indeed. The beat to match the blunt, ooh wee.
It's about time we get started. 420, don't be tardy to the party. Bring your ass, bring your cash, bring your bong loads. Take a toke to your choke, grab a stronghold. Let's get it crackin', crackin'. That berry Dutch we packin'. With them fat nuggets. Come get a taste, you'll love it. It's about time we get started. 420, don't be tardy to the party. Bring your cash, bring your ass, bring your bong loads. Grab a hold to your choke, grab a stronghold.
Roll it up, light it up, pass the blunt, can't get enough. Roll it up, light it up, pass the blunt, can't get enough. Pass that digit to the left, that perk make you feel in yourself, make you boogie all damn night, cause that Mary Jane is right. Pass that
get crunk. Why don't you go and light that shit up? Break it down, roll it up and spark that shit. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff lit. Smoke that OG kush. Mix it with some heat and make that shit gush. Keep it flowing, throw your soap into the air. And let it sit in the atmosphere. It's time to get crunk. Light it up. Break it down, roll it up and spark that shit. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff lit. Smoke that OG kush. Keep it flowing, throw your soap into the air. And let it sit in the atmosphere.
To the left, that perk make you feel in yourself.
You hear me? Good.
Watch my soul shout, creating something from nothing. I'm not fronting for cuffing. Somebody wanna love you, wanna trust you, just wanna live with you, give with you, move with you, understand you, never change you. Through the winter, summer, spring too, we be so cool. I wanna smoke you, I'll take the joke too. You be my soul food, baby. You my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high.
breathe your every move. Maybe we could take off to the moon. Maybe we could take off to the moon. My energy is filling up the room. Fireflies and then she felt the blues. Breathe me in the king like what he do. Breathe me in the king like what he do. Rolling doobies like I tie your shoes. Number one like she be coming soon. Don't be afraid cause we can never lose. The warrior that live inside of you. Soul food, I need a bite of you. O2, every drop of you. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Loving you like I need to breathe.
Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my, baby, you my, baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me high. Baby, you my oxygen, you're getting me by. Baby, you my oxygen, we living a lie. We living a lie. We living a lie. We living a lie. Ooh, let me through, ayy. Let me move, rules turn to shroom, need a broom, ayy. Sweeping clues, I'm hotter out the booth. What it do? Zooming, living life like we ain't human. Mixing colors with no spoon.
What up, though, my good people out there? It's your man, called The Wolf, and we live right now on Green Crosses. This is my show, this is like my third or fourth show. I don't know, I'm losing count. I ain't done so many shows. But anyway, we live on Green Crosses right here on the Vibration Frequency Network, vibrationfrequency.com. I do this every Friday, 4:20 right here. So, our former show was the marijuanologist, and now we moved on to Green Crosses. And you've always seen Green Crosses anyway on all my other shows, and I was doing the shows on marijuanologist because Green Crosses was the official sponsor of the Marijuanologist Show. Now turning to the official sponsor of its own show, Green Crosses. Here's the hat, have the shirts and apparel. Again, it's your man called The Wolf. I want to welcome y'all. You had a chance and a choice to choose anywhere you wanted to be on this Friday, but you chose to spend your time right here with The Wolf, right here on Green Crosses, and I appreciate you for that. And look, my shirt, you know, matching the backdrop, you know what I'm saying? We looking sweet up in here. You know, this is the next level of TV. Is what we're doing here. And I'm thankful and it's a blessing to be right here. I got my big dog over there in the control tower, Michael Norville. He got the Breathe Infinity courses. He got the Mind, Booty, and Soul show coming up following the Green Crosses. So this is what we do on our network. We have to make sure we shout out our other shows that's on the network because we all are brothers and sisters of the network. You dig? So again, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in to after the Green Crosses to Mind, Booty, and Soul, hosted by Michael Norville. You dig? And then I'll be flipping running heads for it. But listen, today I got a special guest. I've been knowing this brother for quite some years now. And this brother been, he's a very talented brother in many ways that I've grown to observe and know. And it's a blessing to know this brother. So I brought him down on my show because he's also a grower, which is I like to call farmers because that's where we at right now in the game. Because when you growing your own plants, you are farming your own plants. You did, and this is what this brother is doing. And he's done it in Compton, and he's done it wherever he's living now, and parts are known in the state of California, parts are known, you know. But this is where he is right now on the Green Crosses Show. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my boy, Mr. Supreme. Welcome to the show, Supreme, and my boy
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Who is our official blunt roller for the day. And we got Gorilla Leaf in the building tonight. We got Cuban Leaf Cigar in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got California Green Gold in the building tonight. Am I correct when I'm saying that? California Green Gold Hemp Company in the building tonight. And we going in tonight. And this is a night of gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen. We love the ladies, most definitely. We definitely adore y'all ladies because I went to this cafe the other day with my good lady friend, Bridget. Shout out to my baby out there. What up, Bridge? So we went to this cafe the other day called the Lowell Farms Cafe, and I'm going to further up with them again. And this is the first cannabis cafe in the state of California, I assume, or I believe, I want to say, and don't quote me, but we definitely know that they're the first in Los Angeles and Hollywood as well. And they're called Lowell Farms Cafe. And you have to make a reservation, book a reservation to go on this show. I'm sorry, to go on to this venue, restaurant, cafe, I should say. And there was the most pleasant atmosphere. I'm talking about people from all walks of life was in this building this night that I went. It was a beautiful affair. We ordered our food. First of all, we sat at the bar, because they have like outside eatery, people out there, but they sit you with like groups of people. So, you know, me and my lady friend was like, we don't really kind of want to be inside with, you know, inside of a table of people. So we said, hey, can we just go ahead and sit at the bar? They said, yeah. We went over to the bar. They came right to us and put out the menu for all the flowers, pre-rolls, everything. So we chose some nice gelato. And we said, well, can we smoke first before we eat or order our food? They said, well, right, sure. And I said, I can roll up right here and everything. They said, yeah. So I rolled up my own as well, you know. So I had some gelato and some nice OG right there waiting. And so we smoking on OG, chilling, and then we ordered our food. And I'm talking about when we ordered the food, it came so fast. This is probably the fastest I ever seen food come to me in a restaurant. And I know why they're doing it, because people have the munchies and they want to satisfy that munchie real quick. You know what I'm saying? So they know that for a fact. So that food was, I ordered fries. Like 5 minutes later, like, who ordered fries? I'm like, damn. I was like, and I told them, I said, that was quick. So shout out to Lowell Farms. I'm going back there. You have to make a reservation, and make sure when you make your reservation, you have to be there on time. If not, they give you a 15-minute window. After that 15-minute window, somebody's sucking that space up, because there was a line wrapped ready to go in there. You know, but I was pulled up, and I walked right in because my people was already at the door. You know, and shout out to the head chef over there, Andrea Drummer. A great cannabis chef, great chef, period. You know, and I know her, and she's the head chef over there, you know, sister, black woman, and shout out to her in Hollywood doing her thing over there. So I've definitely got to go back, and I support her, my sister over there, and, you know, go over there, y'all. Lowell
That's
Farms.
what's up.
So,
How you pronounce it?
Lowell, like Lowell, but it's Lowell.
Lowell? Yeah,
Lowell.
That's what's up. Shout out to Lowell
Shout out
Farms,
to
because
Lowell Farms.
actually,
It's my boy E5, I mean, this is E59, this is my boy Supreme right here.
one of my
Welcome to the
first
show.
business ventures with marijuana was a cafe, an idea of a cafe. It was called the Herbal Cafe.
Nice.
But the reason why I stepped back from it was because of like licensing and everything that goes along with that, especially being black. And you know, feeling like I didn't have what it took to put that type of business on, or that they wouldn't even allow that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, in California or LA right now. So that's like, you know, a kick in the ass for me to see that. Like, you know, that's what's up. I'm glad they're doing it.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But right now, I'm just focusing on getting as much possible product as possible. You know what I'm saying? As much as we could possibly grow somewhere, we trying to get that. You know?
Well, one thing about it is, this is a burgeoning industry
Right.
now. We used to didn't say industry about a year ago because, you know, an industry is where it's abroad. And this is only like kind of localized, so we went, or you know, certain states or whatever, so we didn't really want to call it an industry, but it is a burgeoning industry, and there's so many avenues and facets to this industry. So, and there's room for so many people. It's nothing where it's like it's tapped, where it's going to be a cap and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be people getting the game so many levels. They have ancillary companies. You know, the people that make lighters, the people that make anything that deals with cannabis, so that from the medicine caps to
Right.
the tops,
Right.
to, you know, name tags, to what you name it, whatever, there's something that can be utilized in the cannabis industry. Now, your thing to do is you have to be creative, think way out the box, and think about something that people definitely need and want. That's the big thing right there. Give them something that they need and want. Don't make something that you think that people just gonna, you know, I don't think they're gonna want that. No, give them something that they're going to need and want. Like here at Vibration Frequency Network, I got the licensing where we can go ahead and give the artist the spins, give them the rotation, and they earn their royalties. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of intertwined like that, you know? So anyway, Mr. E, you also a farmer.
Yeah, right now, well, mainly farming, but I've built a company called the Weed Stock Company.
The Weed Stock Company.
It's a play off the word Woodstock, of course, you know, because we hope to bring more to the industry of weed, like you said, the industry of marijuana, other than just a company that sells weed. We want to put on events, we want to put like Weed Stock and ultimately build up to a very large scale, you know, marijuana musical type of unit.
You gotta put that together.
Like that,
you
right.
gotta put it together.
So we're in the works of that now, but mainly just growing, getting the right partners. You know what I mean? I have some partners. I've lost
put
a
all
few.
the elements together.
Right. That's how it goes. You lose one or two or three, but you know, I've learned over the course of time. That's how business goes. And like we at the point of really making a good move in the business, and I feel like this is an area of opportunity in America for people like. Prohibition was, you know.
Now, let me just say something about that name, Weed Stock. You might fuck around and get approached on a money tip because, you know, the stock in weed.
Right.
And they might say, hey man, we need that name. Like they brought the name from this black man who created the WebMD. You know, they need the medical society needed that. This guy wasn't even a doctor. But they cash him out like millions of dollars for that name.
Right.
So you might mention.
And I do that. I take names and hold them.
Hey,
and
that's
it's
the new
funny
real estate. That's
it's
the new
funny
real
you
estate.
said that. By looking up names for business,
People don't know
I've
that.
learned that
That's the new real
people are
estate.
grabbing names and holding
And just
them.
hold them because that's the new real estate. People don't
And a
realize
name
that.
that was $11, $20 is like $2,000,
Because people don't
$5,000,
realize
$30,000.
that's the new real estate.
Right.
You know, you can come up with whatever kind of bongo name, like that, bongoname.com. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna need it eventually or want it.
Right, you're gonna get an email tonight. Like, this is Bongo. This is
Bongo. He a clown and shit. He a clown and shit. You see his picture, you see his profile come up.
He really
got
gonna
the
be
big
mad
red
at you.
nose and shit.
Yeah.
And that's him. And he got the nose on while he texting you though. You got to be a character. So
Man.
you get it, write the right letter to you.
Yeah.
This is for the kids.
Man.
You know. So what up though, E5 now? You are official blunt roller for the day and shit. What's going on over there? He's an MC, he's an artist. You know.
We good, you know, just chilling. I'm here with my boy E. He a good dude, you know. Me, my boy E Corbin trying to get me down here for a while, and I'm here, you know. And I'm glad to be here today, you know. And I'm just here representing with my boy today.
So what about you as cannabis? When the first time you started smoking trees?
Wow. Believe it or not, you wouldn't even guess.
What, you were like
wouldn't even young.
7?
21.
You was 21?
21.
Wow.
Believe that.
That's a good question.
That's a good age though, you know.
21 drinking too.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
Because you was mature about it.
You
for the whole time.
went to
He
Pius.
was an athlete. He was an athlete though.
That's why.
That's why, huh? And then, shit, you went to God's school.
He was an athlete though.
Catholic school.
He was an athlete as well. So that had
Play ball too, you know. I was focused.
I think I was kind of like, I hit it when I was young, but then I left it alone for a
Shout
long
out to my mama who gave it to me early in the game. You know what I'm saying?
time. Shout out to mom. Shout out to
Shout out to
mom.
mom who looked me up. You know what I'm saying? But look at me now, mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, probably like 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Hit that shit. But I wasn't no avid smoker growing up, so that's what my mother didn't have to worry about. She didn't have to worry about that because I was an athlete as well, and I was really like kind of against it, you know, but always around it, always had it basically, you know. But I was just against smoking it, you know. And then as I got older, after playing ball, you know, on the collegiate level, then went down to the NBA camps, playing in that for a minute. And they make no team, so then overseas camps, you know.
He kind of remind you of Chauncey Billups. He got a little thing going.
He said Johnson.
Yeah, his game kind of tight, point guard.
Oh yeah, he got a game too. All of them, both of them got games. You know what I'm saying? We all hooped before.
Yeah.
Definitely got games. You
I
know,
got a 360
Everybody
layup.
competitive
very.
like that.
From Madden to the court.
Man.
For real. Solid Compton, 300 block of peak.
Man.
That's where it went. That's where it go down
West
and went
Side
down.
Compton.
Man.
We got stories to tell you from that block over there.
Man.
Lord have mercy. You know, but that also equates with cannabis too, because we also partook in a lot of cannabis over there just to be able to navigate through that shit and deal with it and live in it. Because there was some situations going that are from here that I know and been knowing for a long time, and my wife included. You know what I'm saying? So that's deep. So cannabis most definitely helps me get through a lot of that trauma, you know. And they speak about PTSD. Like, we all got PTSD.
Man, I'm glad
I
you
don't care how much
said something.
education
Everybody
you have. I don't care how much knowledge you have.
I'm glad you're saying that right
Everybody
now.
got
I
some
feel like
form
that's
of
what this is
PTSD.
about. That you should say that.
And cannabis is one thing that's related that can help from the oils, the extracts, concentrates,
You
tinctures,
give it to me.
down to the flower itself. Can help into that. From depression, anxiety, you name it. It can calm you and get you to think on another plane and tap into yourself. And there are several strains that can do that. Not all strains are gonna do that, but there are several strains that will that you can tap into, that'll hit your cannabinoid system that runs throughout your body.
Yeah. I like to say something real quick. You
Go ahead.
know, I'm a very recreational smoker. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I love to smoke a recreational. That's a part why I named my company The Weed Stock, because it's kind of like a social thing we could do and get along. But the fact that I am into the medical side of marijuana and the benefits of it, and I think even in the medical research part of this industry, they leaving that out. PTSD and how it's affecting a lot of these kids in the areas we grew up, from Compton to Detroit to all over America, you know what I'm saying? Like LA, you know, that's an important aspect of this movement, you know what I'm saying? How that compared to giving our kids that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta give your kid a joint or a blunt, but you know, these pills and shit that we doing and how we destroying our kids with that mother. You know, it's
I was
like,
wondering what you're smoking by yourself.
look, he.
But anyway, go ahead,
like
continue your
that.
story.
You know. But yeah, no, just that. You know, I'm glad you spoke on that.
No
You know
doubt,
what I
man,
mean? I'm glad you spoke.
because it's swept under the rug a lot, or I wouldn't even say swept under the rug. It's been harbored. A lot of people. That's what we have this platform for. It's not just about the cannabis, but the cannabis is a source that we can tap into that can reach the masses, reach self, you know. But this show is about enlightenment as well. Just like on my Wolf Den show. It's not just about music and artists. It's about enlightenment, knowledge, information. So that's definitely needed in this cannabis. And the people that are suffering depression and mental illness, some people are against cannabis and they have mental illness, but yet they're taking all these pharmaceuticals. You know, hashtag that, pharmaceuticals. It's my word, I've been saying it for years. So, and it's all on tape. Anyway, but they feed you these opiates and poisonous drugs that's tearing your liver and kidneys up. Before you know it, you're on dialysis. And now they got you. And you got the insurance too. Oh, we really got you. So people start being healthy outside of the cannabis. Start eating right. Start watching what you put in your body. You know, like I got a company here tonight that's going to be interviewing, and they're called the Gorilla Leaf. And they have a particular leaf that is non-GMO, no pesticides, no poison, no gimmicks, no flimmicks, no backflips and acrobats. It's just a pure leaf that has a very clean hit every time you pull on your cannabis. And I really don't like to say weed, because weed is what we pull out. We research cannabis. If you haven't before, research it. Check it out. It's good knowledge out here. Don't be afraid. And I'm not smoking by myself.
I was wondering, I was gonna ask.
You should have hit me on my phone.